It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs on EA Sports.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 and a first down, Chiefs.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On second down, Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Here's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First down, Kansas City.
Putting the tight end in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Mahomes now to throw again. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for for this pass rush.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. It's a pickup of 12, and the Chargers have the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
On first down, Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On play action now, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick is good. And the Chargers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. On first down, it's Mahomes. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chargers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. His drive will start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
At the 32-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Running with authority. He pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And 4 at the 47-yard line.
Now Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now he'll air one out. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's been a game of field goals so far. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us holding. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense. Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 1st down, and they'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Chargers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. They'll give this to Vidal. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 21, the ball carrier. Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
They'll motion a tight end right. Rodgers on 1st down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Rodgers now. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Here's Ty Zentner now, as he is on to punt for KC. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They fake the handoff, now Herbert, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now Tony to return it, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Throwing, Rodgers. toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They send the tight end in motion. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down. To kick this one away as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And it'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. Dak Prescott leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head to New Jersey, the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Jordan Travis strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen, terrific in the victory as his guys move their record to 9-4 on the year. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Herbert to throw on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Whoa. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. There is his tight end, Disley.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact for that matter.
This one finds McConkey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They bring their tight end right. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He is in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. He gets it to go, and the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll start out first down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. A first down throw from Rodgers. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give here to Pacheco. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete. Second down, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Big play for KC. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Chiefs 20, Chargers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Tight end motioning left. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Rodgers to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. 3rd down and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here comes Vidal. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Back to the ground after the penalty. And tough running here. Down to about the 7. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Putting the tight end in motion. Rodgers on first down. Now he'll run it. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A handoff to Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco. The tackle by Derwin James. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. Plays here late on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39.
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Throwing right, it's taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
We're about ready now for the punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 33-yard line.
Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go.
And 3 yards to go.
Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to the tight end, Hudson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down, Kansas City.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. They convert with a gain of 15.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. He's got his tight end, Granson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Open man is the tight end, Disley. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket.
And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. This one finds McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now, a big 3rd down. Winston. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Now or never, they'll throw on, and he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much, and that should wrap this one up. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47.
Still no pressure.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, here's Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. This one complete to Palmer. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of Your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Here's 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.